Hello all my internet crafty friends, and welcome back to my channel. I finished the journal I was working on from the paper bag. This corner's a little weak. I need to add some glue to that. So I'm going to do a flip through in this video, and I hope you all enjoy it and get some inspiration. So I tied it with a piece of ribbon. It is 2 signatures. And I bound it with some embroidery floss and some buttons. You can see the lighting is weird today. I've never had this problem before because it's usually not sunny outside where I live. But it's sunny today, so hope you can see okay. So I put some material over the top of the bag, and then I put some lace over the top of the material, and then some lace along the edges here. This is a napkin that I paper mache'd onto the bag before I did all that other stuff. I distressed it with some ground espresso and some gold paste, gilding paste, gilding wax, whatever you want to call it. So there's little flecks of gold in there. I'm going to try to stay to this side of my picture. Okay, so we're going to open it up. It is a little stiff because I used a lot of glue. I put some material on the inside right here along the spine, so that part of the book is not coming apart. This is a from a hem nail that I distressed, and I decoupaged some napkin over the top of it with some gold gilding wax and some spray oxides from metallic spray oxides from Tim Holtz. Okay, so then I just took a variety of papers and I bound them into the book. Let's see if I can get this light back a little bit. There we go. That's a little better, right? Okay. So this is some stationery. This is some stationery. I usually get my stationery from a thrift shop. So yeah, this is some grid paper my kids had left over from high school. They're graduated from high school years ago, so yeah, it's old. This is some sandwich wrap that I crinkled and distressed. So when it dries, it's really crinkly and it's got that really interesting texture, little bubbles on it. This is a material sample flip that I made right here. It's really cute. Sewed it across the top. I do have a video on that, I think. But this, let me just go ahead and take it off. I have it clipped on here with a decorated paper clip that I just added a little bit of lace to. And then you can cut the pieces off and use them inside of the journal if you like, or not, or just leave it as a decoration or a hidden journaling spot. So the back is also decorated. It is a digital, and actually it's just a large tag that she placed the digitals on there so you could fold it over. But you could use any tag and just decorate it yourself and make these fun, easy, fast little decorations for your journal. So this is a page from a hymnal. This is a tag I got on the internet. It's a digital, from a digital kit. This is also from a digital kit. This is from the Etsy store though. Made a pocket over here. Some of these things are in the video. My first video I shared where I was working on this, or my second one where I was filling the pockets and adding some quick decorations. So you can go back and watch those if you want to see how I did it. And there's a little chick. This is from Tracy Fox. I add some ground down here. And we got some stationery. This is a sheet of music, and I wanted to make it so that you could write on it clearly. So I kind of made it like a faux, looks like a faux pocket almost. So you can write on that. And this is a washi sticker here. And then this flips open. So you can decorate this, or you can put something in it and paper clip it. Lots of different ways to use that. I try not to decorate this one fully so that whoever gets it can add their own touches. Believe me, it's very hard once you get started. This is some stationery I turned into a double pocket. So on this side we have a scripture card, a scripture pasted on here for decoration, some writing paper, and a devotional right here. Okay, and this is an envelope. I put the envelope in there after while I was binding it, so the string for the binding is hidden inside. I don't know if you can see that. This is a prayer card. It has a scripture on the back. And then I have a video on how I make these little clips too. It's a little bead on there. And then it hangs off the side of your page over there. Okay, I decorated with some scraps on this side over here. So it would bring in these colors over here on this page. So we have this little pocket on this on this page pocket that I made, and then here's a tag, like there, a double tag pocket that I made. This is from Line Dot Arrow. And then we have some more writing paper and another devotional. So that all tucks in here. And then this folds out like that, so you have some extra writing space there. And this is just a little piece of paper that's a note. It's very tight, so you have to open it up to put it in and out, but that's okay. So look fine. Some stationery, the other page of that, music paper, stationery, coffee dyed paper, and my dried in my dehydrator, so it leaves that imprint on the page. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. Then an empty book page from a hymnal, and then this is also a flip out. This is Coffee Stained by Me, and I have another little paper clip, simple edition that you can use to flip your page with, mark your pages with, whatever. It's easy. You just tie a knot and some lace, and then, like I said, this flips out. Put a little decor on the edge there so you can tell that it is separate from the page. And then here we go through the back side of that. And then I have a writing board that I make for a lot of my journals, so that if you have something bumpy on the page behind it, you can stick this one here and then still be able to write. These I learned how to do on the internet. This is like a pen holder. I think it was from the Paper Outpost, Pam at the Paper Outpost. But that's decorated there, and you kind of slip your paper, you glue your paper with your paper clip on the back of the card stock, and you add all your little laces. I layered some laces and material, and then I stick a snippet on the top, and I added this little leaf to cover up the elastic there, so that just goes right onto your card. And it's got, the way I make these is just take 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, and I cut it to the size I need it, and then I just laminate it and cut it out. And you can add a jewel to these too. You can punch it with the hole and put your eyelet in, and then add a chain with your bead on it. But with this on it, I didn't feel that it needed that, so I thought there was something clipped on the back of this. I must have moved it. Okay, well, the paper clip can also hold something else, like we can just put this little note here. That's kind of cute. This is a little open close thing. I don't know. I got it somewhere. Okay, and then we got the second signature is almost identical in the papers that I chose, but it is decorated different. So I have a snippet down here on this page here. It says peace. And then I have a bag in here that has a journaling card. with a scripture on it. This is just some cheesecloth and digital glued on top of it. This here is tracing paper, which I stenciled on. I love to do that. That's really fun. So, and then here's a pocket. I got this heart in Happy Mail, and I just sewed around it. But I love hearts, and I've done this idea my own way a couple times. And this is just a little tag right here. And then we have, this is just like a little tablet sort of thing. And it is glued down, so you have to cut the papers out or tie, or, yeah, I just put a paper clip on here to make it look like it wasn't. But I glued them all together at the top so they wouldn't be falling out. But, yeah. So it's just some extra paper that can be written on or not. This was a piece of paper I got in Happy Mail. The music paper here. Stationery, coffee dyed. This is the other stationery, so I just glued a Tim Holtz rose on there. It left lots of room to write on. There's another one of the pockets that I made from this stationery paper, so it's a double pocket on both sides. So I put a tag in here, the same sort of things, but I'll show you the tag. And this says a time for every season on it. And then there's a little butterfly journal card here, and this is lined where you can write on it. And then I brought these butterflies over here on this side of the paper with a washi sticker. These I have a tutorial on. These are paper, hidden paper clips, so decorated on both sides. And then again, the same thing as on the other page. So then we can just stick this back on here. And then you can also, you know, stick something in here, tuck a little something in there. And this is a belly band. I make my fabric belly bands, I glue them to paper first to give them some stability, so they're just not floppy. And then you can just slip something in here, or you can put a card that flaps over it. Love belly bands, just fun to work with. So this I decorated with a fabric snippet, put these 3 pieces together and put that ribbon on there. There is a journaling card I made, some paper, just the same stuff as the other side. And then this one flips out and has this like bookmark that you can also write on. And I put one of my fabric ruffles. I love my fabric ruffles, and I do have a tutorial on that. You can look that up. And then this is just a piece of scrapbook paper, or not scrapbook, this is stationery that I cut down so it would fit in this book. Because I didn't want to fold it on this page. I wanted the little flower to peek out. So that's what I did there. And got a spot from these little flowers. That's unusual. Interesting. Okay, it's a scrapbook. You can still write over it, right? Okay, so I decorated this flip out right here with this little flower and some ribbon that I straight stitched on one edge and just pulled it tight. Made a little flower, and then I stuck those flowers in the middle there, and there's some lace here from a doily, and then a couple of flowers. I do have a tutorial that, well, it's not a tutorial, it's kind of a craft with me, so you can see how I did it. And this opens up, and there's writing here, and then also space here. And this here is lined paper glued down, and then I put a pocket over the top of it. And then I have this double-sided journal card that you can write on this side, and it's Jeremiah 29:11 on there, and just a little piece of pink to set it off and bring these colors into these colors. And this is just a tag. I added some crinkly seam binding tool and made up a quick little journaling spot here. And then this is a piece of a digital that I just glued the corners on and made a tuck spot with some stationery from the Dollar Tree. And it kind of mixed in there with it. Another piece of the tracing paper that I stenciled. And this one's got a slightly different design on it. And then there's the other side of that bag, and this is a journaling card that I made up. It turned out really cute. I love it. So there we go. This is just a scrap piece of paper, and then I stuck a little sticker over the top of it. Simple, easy sort of things. On the back here was a digital small journal card. Just stuck one of those flowers on top of it from Tim Holtz. Yeah. And then this is some coffee dyed grid paper. I like how it kind of like melted bled, I guess it's bled the ink a little bit there, changed its color. Kind of looks like matte paper. And then again at the back, and then here's a different hem on the back that I distressed, and then there you have it. That's it. And that's my paper bag, piece of a paper bag journal. It's not actually a whole paper bag. I'm going to add some glue to this in a minute, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this and if you'd like to watch some of my other videos, that would be great. Don't miss out on the next ones, because I'm going to be doing some tutorials, because I have a retreat coming up and I wanted to post some tutorials in our Facebook page. So have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me. Click the like button and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Ta-ta.